following content is sponsored by NorthStar Financial.
If inflation and the stock market have you a little on edge, you're not alone. But if you're in or nearing the early days of retirement, you may be working quickly to figure out what rising prices and less in your retirement accounts could mean for you. Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talker, George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They're part of the team at NorthStar Financial Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts. What's up, guys?
Good morning.
All right, inflation, we got to talk about it. Everybody is. What is your take on inflation and the stock market?
That's a Tom Brady thing, right? Deflategate?
Yeah.
That's
something different.
Something like that? Okay, so
Deflategate,
Deflategate, okay.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, it's an inflation thing. Everybody's aware of what's going on out there. Fill up your tank recently, Megan?
Yeah, $94.
Oh, jeez.
You're right there with me.
Yeah,
You drive a truck?
Tahoe.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. So that's a good taste of it, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do about that?
Close my eyes when I'm at the pump.
And you take money from somewhere else to offset that.
Right.
Maybe not go out for dinner. Kids don't get shoes for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, it could be terrible, but you have to fill
right.
up the
Yeah.
But there's an impact out there, especially if you're on a fixed income, right? If you're getting retired or entering retirement, you're going on basically Social Security. Luckily, if you get a pension, you can depend on your investments. If things are costing more, you're gonna have to take more out of your accounts. That could be a problem.
Yeah.
Especially when the stock market's down right now. We got a lot of weirdness going on.
Double whammy.
Double whammy out there, and people are concerned out there. I mean, we've never been busier right now.
I bet. Well, the stock market's so crazy because you have 2 weeks of it like this, and then it goes up for a minute, and then the very next morning, then it's back. You're like, what in the world?
I have an old saying: roller coasters are for kids.
Yes.
Retired. I'm talking about your investments and such. It's not a lot of fun. And again, going through the cycles, doing this 25 years. I was doing this when 01 hit. 08, which was a terrible one, and people live through it. Okay, but the big thing with that is the emotional duress and stress on people. You make bad decisions when emotions get involved, right? Just with everything in life. So addressing that, making it so you're rational, you're doing the right thing. If you have enough money right now, do you know that? Maybe you just need to protect it.
Yeah.
We talk about this every week when we sit down with folks too. I said, don't make it an emotional gain. The stock market's up here when you had it at its high. Now it's here. It doesn't mean, well, when it goes back up there, I'll sell. It becomes a game. That's a horrible game to play out there with inflation attacking from one side as well. And what are you going to do? Put it in cash? And meanwhile, which is better, I think, than losing money. But there are options, safe money options, where you can get that 3 to 7, 3 to 8% without risk, and protecting what you have, and at least putting up a fighting chance for inflation. A lot of people are concerned with the politics right now. They're waiting for a new administration coming in, so you might want to say, hey, I want to sit on the sideline to a degree for the next 3 to 5 years, but you can't afford just to be sitting in cash. That's where we step in and help people.
Well, see, that's good because like right now, of course, inflation is kind of that buzzword that everybody talks about.
It's real.
But you help plan for inflation and all kind of life events. Just when people work with you, you put these into the plan. So people that are nearing retirement or retirement, they're not stressing as bad because if they've worked with you, there's a plan for it.
Yeah, I think you have to do that. I mean, our crystal balls are broken just like everybody else's. So,
right.
You've really got to bake into the cooking, years of high inflation and lower returns, to kind of build that.
That's the funniest thing we see. People come in with these reports from somebody else and they say at 7 or 8% every year for retirement.
Yeah. We'll cut that more than half sometimes.
I mean, it's never been that way.
Yeah.
And if you're going to average 8% a year, think about the risk. If you're able to do it, think about the risk that is going to be involved to do that.
Well, you're not
there's
going
to be sleepless nights there.
Yeah,
right.
I'm way more conservative when it comes to that kind of
well,
stuff.
the market was very kind to us for many years. Now we're getting
got a little spoiled.
It's getting back out there, and it changes behaviors.
Right.
Zach and I sit down every day, our team sits down every day and talking to people, and worry is not good. You don't need it in your life, and something you can do something about. We just had this the other day, a couple that came in for an initial meeting, and he said, hey, you know, we really want your help, you know, with this safe money stuff that you're talking about, because he said, when I saw your segment on TV, that spoke to me. That was checking boxes for me. Yeah. He said that my concern is the stock market, but hey, here I am dealing with this inflation over here because we're keeping a lot of our funds in cash right now, and it's eating away at our buying power. How do we stop that, or how do we mitigate that?
Well, you brought up a good point. Now, with the stock market kind of entering that bear market, many people are under the impression it's not smart to take money out for income when investments are down? What can people do?
Hey, I mean, you're talking about,
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about taking money out when the market is down. You're going to accelerate the depletion of an account. I mean, you can get into like very dangerous territory.
Oh,
Yeah, so you really, there are ways to get around it. Matter of fact, clients came in, they've been clients for a number of years. They just retired in November. A lot of people would think that's the worst time, right? The market just dived since then. They're doing great. They're going on vacation, it's just wonderful. They took the time to get educated, come in and learn about this, and they knew nothing about what we were talking about in the beginning, and really walked them through the process. There are so many tools out there. It's not just a stock and a bond.
Right.
This gets us really upset out there, and saying, listen, take the time, learn about the strategies, techniques, tools that are available for people out there. And people go, why weren't we told about this? And sometimes it sounds too good to be true. It's not. But you build a real plan, a model, an income model to say, listen, I want to travel. COVID ends, or at least we're traveling. Guess what happens? The market goes down.
You're like, we can't win.
Your trips.
We can't win.
Come on, that's not a plan. That's a reaction.
Right.
And you don't want to do that. That's where we step in. Our clients are going on vacation. They do what they need to do because we built this into the cooking. Again, cycles happen. History, you have to pay attention to it. It's going to repeat itself. It's doing it right now.
Yeah.
But it's not too late.
It's not too late. What about for those who are procrastinating or waiting for inflation to just kind of blow over? Why do you feel like it's critical to make your move now?
When is procrastinating, in reference to anything, ever benefited you?
Yeah. The problem just magically disappears.
You don't do it. It'll just go away.
Well, it's truthful to that too, right? I mean, the market cycles.
Yeah.
It'll come back. But we're all 10, 15 years old in the last one, right?
Maybe
and time constraints, you're going, man, I don't wait 8 years for the market to recover before I go back on vacation.
Right.
I don't, do you?
No.
You got a ways to go, yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
But to people entering retirement, in retirement, that timeline really contracts.
Yeah.
And you really want to say, okay, I might have enough now. If you have enough now, do you know that?
We've seen a couple of those people.
Come in here and say, if you have enough,
weeks.
lock it in, you're safe. Okay, we get you're up here, now it's here, but you have enough. Don't wait for it to go down here.
Yeah.
I remember I was living in Wilmington, North Carolina, Corning fiber optic plant out there back in 01 or 02. It dropped the stock. They bought their own company stock. It drove up from nothing to 120 in a matter of about a year. You can pull this up on Google. It had dropped back to about $3.
Oh gosh.
And people could have sold at 80, and they were saying, wait until it comes up to 100, then I'll get out. And went to 60, and then 40, and they go, wow. So that's just an emotional response to money. You don't want that.
We don't want any emotions. So we have you help us make all of the decisions.
We kind of get into this, don't we?
Yeah. I like it though. You want someone to really geek out when it comes to this. It's good. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Listen, if you're at home, if you're currently retired or maybe getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how you could potentially reduce your future taxes as well as help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, NorthStar Financial has a great offer for you right now. This is for the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more. They're offering a complimentary, no-obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you that roadmap going forward. Call the number you see on your screen, 864-309-8146.